I'm cold.
It's not that cold.
It's cold.
Should we sing for our fans?
No.
All right. Then we'll do this.
I'm already bleeding for my fans.
Yes,
Yes, I am. I was sitting here, the cat was on me, the dogs started barking, now I got blood on my leg.
Okay, but you didn't do it for the fans.
She scarred me the last time, okay, I had little Mies on my lap, and Lucas went to go grab some cookies, and then he just let's run up to me, scaring her off. She dug in, I still have a scar from her.
Oh my wow. Is he running weirdly at you? Oh, the cookies.
It was his cookie run.
He's very excited, I guess.
Yeah. Like a dog when they're really happy.
So are you basically marrying Zuko in human form?
No, he's a golden retriever.
Good. Because Zuko really...
He's not food aggressive like Zuko. He's not Zuko. I don't think you'd kill anyone over any food.
No, I hope not.
I might.
I don't know. He was pretty hungry after your workout when I made homemade pizzas.
Yeah, but he doesn't get hangry like I do.
Oh, no.
He ate a lot, but he doesn't get hangry.
Oh.
Remember that one day we didn't until 9 and I was so annoyed?
Oh my God, you were so hangry. You get that, I get it a little, but you get it like your brother. When your brother is hangry, he's just downright mean.
Yeah, because the other day it came up, he's like, yeah, I just tried to stay out of your way in the kitchen.
So that's good. You guys are going to be in such an adventure when you move in together.
Yep.
I think he can handle you, though.
I think so.
That's good. Because you're not a normally moody person, other than when you have PMS. You're a little moody then.
But no, it's just when I get really hangry.
It's more when you're hangry. Generally, you laugh easy. You're pretty even keel. Unless you have PMS, and that one thing it just sets you off, and then he'll be in a good mood in the morning, humming or something, and you're gonna kill that mood real quick.
That's a good thing to leave before I get up.
and then you're gonna say well, I'm not in control of your emotions. That makes me want to murder you.
You should control your emotions over there then.
I do. I don't murder you. I'll be in a good mood, get stuff going, and maybe because I usually listen to Howard Stern while I'm getting ready.
Oh my gosh, I hate hearing that in the morning. The cawing of the birds.
The worst is when okay, you have to explain it. When Mary Ann, a caller, calls in, they make the crow sound because she has a voice that sounds like a crow.
Awful here in the morning. Also, they're so mean. Why are they being mean to these people?
Yeah, he's really mean to all the callers.
Yeah.
If they don't speak fast enough, he's bored with them. I would never call in and be afraid.
Yeah, no, he's mean to us.
He's the best interviewer, though, ever. He interviews people for an hour, which I love. But yeah. Anyway, so when Mary Ann's on his
no one wants to hear that at 7 in the morning.
So the one morning, I'm just living my best life. And she comes out, and then she turns it off, and then she's stomping all around. It just killed my mood. And then she says...
Your cawing killed my mood.
And then she said... I wasn't cawing. The phone was. And then she says, I'm not in control of your own emotions. And I'm just oh my God.
I'm making my emotions your problem.
Your emotions are my problem. Yes. Other people can affect your emotions.
Yeah.
So that whole theory of you shouldn't act a certain way, or other people's emotions aren't your issue. Kind of is if it's someone you live with.
Yeah.
And obviously, there's no way it can't affect your mood. It will.
Yeah.
So that's a little ridiculous. So how was your week?
It was pretty good. Let's see. What did I do? I'm blanking on what I did this week. I went to the gym with Lucas and his brother. During the set, we were joking around and saying inappropriate things out loud we probably shouldn't have. Getting weird looks in the gym.
Oh.
Yeah, but I was doing a rep.
Inappropriate sexual?
I was doing a rep. He's like, come on, do it like you want to hit me.
Oh, jeez.
And then we're joking because he's going on vacation in 2 weeks.
Without you, he didn't even ask her to go.
They bought these tickets before I started dating. He offered to pay for half of my ticket to go.
Well, that's nice.
I don't have time off, and he can enjoy it. He's going with his brother and then meeting up with some cousins.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Oh, so he'll have fun.
Yeah, and then So I was like, oh, yeah, I'll just be your carry-on. And then his brother's like, no, you could just be a support animal.
So are you going to be at his feet, like in the plane, like curled up?
Well, I would like my own, like, the pet carrier. I'd like to just be rolled around.
Like a ginormous one. Like,
Yeah.
sir, that has to be checked. Oh, God, it'd be terrifying going where the dogs go.
Thrown around. Yikes.
Terrible.
I
think it's cheaper than a plane ticket, though.
Oh, maybe we should all start traveling. Though.
Maybe. Just, like, take a Xanax or something so you kind of, like, fall asleep.
Out for a little bit.
Bring an oxygen mask in case they lose pressure. It'll be fine.
Then after the gym, we were hungry, so we're like, let's go get some food. And so we walk in, me and Lucas order together, Well, first when we walk in, we're taking a look at the menu and be like, are you ready? Like, no, just need a second. And we're like, well, we close in 20 minutes.
Oh.
So then we walk up to the counter, like, we stay there for a second, and she's just sitting, like, there at, like, the window, like, we're ready. She's like, 1 minute. And then she finally comes up to us. We put our order in. We walk away, go sit down. His brother was right behind us, goes to put his order in. They're like, sorry, they got the last meals of the day on the grill.
That is so
like a minute apart. If you would have just ordered it with us, then you could have had it. Like,
right,
we would have done
it's
it
ridiculous.
as a group. Like, we all came in at the same time. We're together.
Were these young people?
Yeah.
They probably just wanted to go home.
Well, like, you work in food service. You don't actually leave at the 6 o'clock when it closes. You have to close up the kitchen afterwards.
Right.
Ridiculous.
It really is.
So then we went and drove them to a different restaurant where we ordered online to get some food. And then the next morning, apparently, there didn't have any breakfast in the house. So he asked Lucas if he can take him to Tim Hortons. So he has a mobile order. We're sitting here in like at the window part. We're like, what did you get? That's taking you so long. So me and Lucas got our food already. He did his mobile order like a couple months before we even left the house. And he gets past 2 muffins, a bagel, a wrap, and then a breakfast sandwich. Oh, and a large mango refresher drink.
Oh my God. Was he stocking it for the week? Like, what was this?
Rumor has it he ate it all that day.
What? Like, for breakfast?
He's like, he never goes there, so he wants to get all his favorites.
Oh my gosh. He got all his favorites in one sitting. That is crazy.
We stole a muffin from him, though.
That's a lot of food. A lot of food.
Yeah. What else did we do? That was mostly my weekend or week.
Oh, yeah, I didn't really do much. Oh, I cleaned up the garage, which was nice. And I finally parked my princess silver bullet in there. Oh, that sounds sexual and weird. I've been thinking of her silver bullet because my car is silver. But now that I say it out loud, I'm renaming my car.
No, that's awful.
I was like, it's a silver bullet. Like, fast. I was thinking silver and fast. Well, it will be fast once it's fixed. Yeah.
I got all new tires. Because last week I had a flat tire. So then I abandoned my car in the driveway. I got a ride to work. And then I got it in the next day. They patched it. So then the day or 2 days after that, it went flat again. So I went somewhere else, worked from home that day. And then the next day, it went flat again. So then they were able to get me in to change out my tire.
Yeah, you were having issues. Oh, yeah. So I just want to say, a PSA to people, if you're borrowing someone's car, I get it. You have it to the day, fine. Do the seat how you need to. But, like, as long as you can see and reach your pedals, like, you don't need to be in full comfort if you're borrowing it for 10 minutes. But yeah,
20 minutes.
Well, 10 minutes there, 10 minutes there. She used my car yesterday to go to her boyfriend's house. So 10 minutes there, or your partner, no, I should say.
My partner.
10 minutes there and 10 minutes back. So I go in my car this morning, and I had to bring her to work, so we had to leave extra early. I almost hit my head at the top. She's got the seat so high. I can barely get in. Like, my car's already higher than your car because I have an SUV and you have like a low car. So like, why do you need to be so high?
I'm sure. You're supposed to see like the end of your hood. I still can't see it being that high. So like, I'm trying to skip myself up there for visibility.
Oh my God. Her head is like as high as a semi. Like if it could come through my sunroof, it probably would have been.
It didn't go up that high.
Ridiculous. And then I'm like, I'm trying to maneuver it. And then you know how it is. Like it takes forever to get your seat back. It still wasn't quite right today. Like get it back back. I'm like, you literally only drove it for like 10 minutes. 20 total,
Hey,
sorry.
those guys that do stuff on your car drive it for maybe less than that, just into the thing, and they adjust it. It's like way
They
back,
only
like they're so tall.
because they're tall. Like they can't get in here. Like so they
So
adjust.
I can't get into this woman's seat.
They adjust the legs.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
it.
So sometimes he'll give me like a note and he'll write stuff. So I had one in my car in the visor saying, "I am Batman." And I'm the biggest weirdo. Like I look at the visor, "I am Batman." Self motivation in the morning.
So funny. They'd be like, "Oh, you're talking to people like great." Arianna and Lucas built my cuckoo clock that came in a while ago. Oh yeah, I had to pay extra for shipping. Remember, like they wouldn't deliver it until we had to pay extra to FedEx. But yeah, and then I did get another one for someone in the family. So I got a basic one for me, and then for the person, I mean, they don't listen anyway. So the person I got the other one for is like,
I would hate to put that one together.
Yeah, they got to put it together.
I'm not touching that one. This one is stressful enough.
These cuckoo clocks from the Black Forest, I do have to promote. They're from Germany. They're so cool. Like, there's no batteries. You don't plug them in. It's all the mechanism and mechanics, and then you just reset it every day. It's so cool.
I think the hour is slightly off, though, but we're just going to go with it.
We are just going with it because it's kind of a pain to reset.
If you count the cuckoos, it's like, that's slightly off.
Yeah, I counted the cuckoos too. I was like, that's not right.
We're going to leave it.
Yeah, I'm going to leave it for now. It's all good. But yeah, I love it. So that's cool. I got a cool untimed cuckoo clock.
Well, no, it still tells time. It's just the cuckoos aren't the right amount. You can still look at it and get the right time.
Yeah, but I think that means that the hour is off slightly or something.
No, I think it's fine.
Okay. I'm not going to worry about it. But yeah, I did get a fancy one for them.
Do they have the dancing ladies?
I don't know if I got the dancing lady one. I forgot which ones I bought. It's been so long. I bought it in March. So I don't
think
know.
so. I think that was like the one where like, wow, that's the one we want. And then we saw the price, like, never mind.
That might have been it. No, I think there's just stuff outside.
We're going to start looking at the price before we look at the clock now.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. The one I really wanted, I think was like $1,500.
Yeah. Well, there was a massive one there that was like $15,000.
Yeah, euros
awesome.
actually.
Yeah, euros, so more than $1.
But it was huge. Like it would be something. It would be an heirloom.
I don't even know where you'd put that. It would take up a whole wall.
It would just have to go there. We'd have to move that fridge. It would go there.
It would look way too big there.
It would be amazing.
We wouldn't have a single place in this house to hang that thing.
Well, because we don't have like a formal dining area. Like everything's
no one
open.
does anymore.
Well, people have dining areas and have bigger homes. It's just we don't. We're poor.
You know, we should create a dining area. Let's put up a wall between here and the kitchen.
The smallest weird dining area ever. That'd look so weird. Did we even introduce ourselves?
Hello, I'm Shannon.
She's not. She's Arianna.
This is the Raining Cats and Dogs podcast.
Okay. And we chit chat and talk about Reddit stories.
We mostly just talk about ourselves.
Yeah, sometimes. Talk about what's going on. That's our chit chat, our nonsense that we discuss. Oh, I got so annoyed today. So without giving any details, I don't even know if it makes sense. So I was at a place and this person, like I needed something from them. And instead of like, they lied to me and I realized I really hate when people lie to you, but you know what I hate even more?
What?
Like bad liars. Like they could have lied and just filled in something and I wouldn't have known. And there you go. You lied and you got away with it. But people that lie, you know they're lying. Just bad liars. Like that even makes me even more mad.
Yeah.
Because now it's making more work for me.
Yeah.
First of all, you shouldn't lie.
Be
if
a
you're
good
gonna lie,
liar.
Be a good liar. Like, work smarter, not harder. Like, what are you doing? Yeah. So without giving any context, it probably made no sense, but it did to me. And then, this is what I want to talk about. Oh my gosh.
What?
So I don't know if you heard about this. This was like, a year ago at this point. So there was a 25-year-old male and who saved a child's life. So this toddler fell out of a window.
Whoa.
He was like third or fourth floor. He actually catches, like he throws this coffee. It's on camera. Catches this baby who still had intensive, like because it was so high, like the impact of being caught. Like he had broken bones and might need medical treatments for the rest of his life. But this baby lived because of him. Who knows what the heck the mom was doing, right? She's suing the guy that saved the child's life for $500,000.
Why?
Yeah. So I don't know, like, what to think. Like, first of all, accidents happen. So I wasn't like thinking negatively, like towards them until I heard this lawsuit, and she was saying it's like negligent saving or something like that. It was like, and so I went down like this deep rabbit hole on my lunch, like listening to like all these different TikToks on the news story. And I believe, I'm not 100% sure yet because, I had to go back into work. I believe that he won the case and I would have countersued.
Yeah.
He won for being covered under the Good Samaritan law.
Yeah, because if you see a child falling from a building.
Like, what, is he supposed to just step out of the way and let it die? Like, what the hell? What a horrible mother human. Like, they're saying, the medical bills. Like, okay, that's not his responsibility. Your responsibility is to keep your child safe.
Where were you when this child fell?
Exactly. Again, like maybe she was right there and the accidents happened, but to sue somebody? Like,
to sue the person that saved them?
Because if he didn't catch this baby would have died. Like, how dare you?
How?
Oh, and then, say I had a list of what I talked about, and I said lawnmower complaint. Oh, yeah. So we had a frost here in Buffalo, New York, like recently, and like those Facebook groups, and people are weird on Facebook, like in your community groups sometimes.
People who use Facebook are weird.
Well, I wouldn't say that. But like sometimes it gets a little weird. So like this girl who I knew, like I actually used to babysit her when I was a teenager. She put up this big rant about how, why are you mowing? There's been a frost. There's no reason to mow. Like this whole negative rant about mowing. And I almost I was ready to type up, like, what do you mean? Like, sometimes your lawn is long and you need to cut it regardless because then if spring comes and your lawn's wet.
No one engaged. There's no need to engage.
And I'm like, wait, why would I do that? She doesn't care.
Yeah.
Like, she's clearly in a bad mood. Like, unless someone's mowing at 7 a.m., like, who cares? Let someone mow the lawn. It's not affecting your life. Like, people are weird.
People are weird.
And then I do have to say for my news, so this is in this above ground swimming pool group, and there's a photo of a hot tub this person put in their basement with a bunch of sand and lawn chairs. And then, the joke is today's real estate pro tip: do not do this in your house. Just know. Then I'm like, you know what? I wouldn't do it in my house, but a friend kind of did this in their basement. I'm like, cool.
That's cool. That'd take forever to clean up.
You're never cleaning that up. Like, you have to hire a company, just suck out all that sand. So, yeah, I might post this in our Instagram because it just looks like an oasis in a basement, to be honest. Oh, and I should take a photo of our cuckoo clock. I'll do that too and post that in our Instagram. What do you think?
I think you should. I think we should do it.
I think so. All right. Are we ready for some Reddit stories?
Yes. This one was sent over by a listener.
A listener?
A listener.
I know who that listener is.
Do you?
I do.
My partner.
It's your partner. Well, you told me. I didn't get to guess, right?
Sorry.
You ruined it.
My partner. We go horseback riding.
Hey, partner. Howdy.
Howdy. Okay. This is from r/short takes. It's posted by SaneMind148. Am I the asshole for telling my mother a lie my twin and I told as kids? It ruined our relationship.
Oh, no.
I, female 28, Rachel, seem to have made a pretty big mistake. My father is sick, and I recently have been trying to reconnect with my family. For my father's birthday, I agreed to see my twin sister for dinner for the first time in 7 years. I guess I was never special enough for her because the day she moved out, she cut all contact with me. This really hurt. I haven't been interested in seeing her until her father asked a week ago. My mom and I have never been very close. But something in her opened up when we were at dinner. She was laughing with me, telling stories. And we had a few glasses of wine, and I made the wrong judgment call that enough time had passed to now tell her the story in a lighthearted manner. Anyways, we moved into a new school when we were starting 3rd grade. My twin sister, Sandra, had come up with this so funny prank that we were going to pull on all of our classmates. She told me that we were no longer going to tell people that we're twins. We were going to tell them that we were triplets. We were going to pretend that we had another triplet at home that we're not supposed to talk about. She was always more like than I was, and I was trying to make some friends this year, so I obliged. We started telling every kid that we were triplets, but our sister was so hideous that our parents had decided to keep her locked in the basement and made us pretend like she wasn't there.
Oh, no.
We got creative with it. We smudged muddy handprints on paper and claimed they were hers. We drew pictures of all 3 of us and showed it to our friends. I have no idea what possessed her to come up with this or what made me think it was a good idea. But about 2 weeks into grade 3, social services showed up at our house along with 2 officers.
I would assume that, yes.
They arrived when our grandparents were over. They did an entire investigation, but the details I don't fully remember. I do remember being questioned by a kind lady in a really big blue jacket, but not much else. I remember my sister glaring daggers at me. We both refused to admit anything, and it was chalked up to our classmates making things up. A lot is blurry. There was assembly at school about the importance of lying. We never had our grandparents over again. I suppose our family became an embarrassment in our community and church because of the scene we had made. We must have convinced our mother that the lie had nothing to do with us. Because when I told her last night at dinner, I half expected her to laugh and admit she knew all along. Instead, she stood up, swung her hand back, and slapped me hard. She yelled at me about how I destroyed our family name and brought embarrassment to us. She screamed at me to get out of the house, but she also screamed at my sister Sandra. My mother told us that we're not invited back, especially in the time when their father is so sick. I feel terrible, but it was my sister's childhood lie. How horrible could we really be? Should our mother really not let us come back and see our father before he passes? My sister, I think, will never look at me again. Now I'm wondering, am I the asshole or is my family overreacting?
Oh my God, your family needs some mental help. Like, what? Like, of course, if I found out in that moment, I'd be so mad. But years later, you're an adult. Like, it's something you kind of laugh about now. Again, culturally, I don't know where this is.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not in the United States. But here, I think we would turn back and laugh. I'd be like, I'm so mad at you, but I'd laugh with you.
Yeah.
Because that's so embarrassing. I can't believe grandparents never came back.
Yeah, that's weird.
So, that's what makes you think culturally maybe it's not in the United States or some very strict family. I don't know.
Very
shame to our family.
Shamed family.
It's like
they're children.
Like, they're kids making up a story.
Yeah.
Obviously stories have repercussions, but come on, lady.
Yeah.
Like, I let my friends steal my dad's car when I was a teenager.
You did?
I did.
Oh my gosh.
I did. They went to get some more alcohol because I used to drink my parents' alcohol and then their vodka and stuff. I noticed that they would mark it to see if I drank anything with my friends when they were gone, but we just filled it with water. I remember the one time my mom talking to her friends, gosh, this vodka, I'm not feeling anything from it. They're weird. I was like, yeah, because it's all water.
10% vodka.
I was a pretty good kid, but I did some bad things, like most kids do. But yeah, so my friends took my dad's car, went to the local, it was called the Unimart, and then they waited around till they could find some shady person to buy them alcohol.
Oh my God.
They were 16, I was 15, so I was younger. Yeah. Good times. My mom, we still would let. I don't think I ever told my dad though. So unless he listens,
he might freak out and be like, "I never want to see you again."
You brought shame to the family.
Shame.
And honestly, you know what car it was, Dad? It was It was a car called Pokey. So my great grandmother had a silver car, and its name was Pokey.
Oh, it's such a cute name.
And then we had Pokey, and it was in rough shape by the time we got rid of it. But
it was very pokey.
It was very pokey. But yeah, the one time we had permission. My brother Mark, myself, and my friend, we had used my dad's car, Pokey, and we went to Darien Lake. It's a local theme park by us. And we came out, we forgot what happens? We forgot where we parked, but we thought we knew where we parked. This thing was rough. We were like laughing hysterically, like almost peeing our pants because we thought someone stole a Pokey. We were like, oh my God. Like, we're not even worried. And this is before like we had cell phones or anything. Like, we're not even worried about how we're getting home. We just couldn't believe someone would steal that car.
They didn't. You were just in the wrong area.
We were just in the way wrong area. Yeah, because we got there like when it opened and yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was funny. So good times. All right. Here we go.
Top comment. It's strange that you pretend it's just your sister's lie. Sure, she came up with it, but you went along with it and spread the lie. Please take half the responsibility.
Well, I think she had the repercussion of getting slapped, so there's that.
Yeah.
It sounds abusive. Like, I can't imagine slapping my adult child.
I'd slap back.
I never slapped you guys as children, let alone like adults. So, like, yeah. Maybe you guys would all have been nicer to me. Maybe I should have slapped you a little bit. No, I'm just joking. I'm joking. I don't condone abuse.
Another comment. You're the asshole. The lie isn't the issue. You're kids. Not coming to understand the severity of the impact that lie had on your family at 28 years old is where you messed up. Putting the majority of the blame on your sister because she came up with it shows an added layer of immaturity. You never told the truth about it before. Fine, but why bring it up now? Sounds like maybe you had a guilty conscience or you wanted to stir the pot. Maybe even subconsciously, as a way to get back at your sister or your entire family for ignoring and abandoning you for all these years. I'd explore that in therapy. No shade. If you really have some unresolved issues with your family, maybe it's time to just be upfront about your feelings instead of pouring salt into old wounds.
Jeez, that's a harsh comment.
That's a harsh one.
Like, why do you, I don't know, you just reminiscing and you think like it was a pretty major thing.
Comment. This definitely sounds like one of those things you take to the grave.
I mean, maybe if you made CPS show up, maybe, but they were so young, she probably didn't even realize the implications of CPS even.
No, probably not.
Yeah, she just didn't realize. She was young. Yeah, I do get, like, the only thing that the rude commenter I agree with is, yeah, she really wasn't taking responsibility for it.
No, it's not just your sister's fault.
No.
Yeah, everyone's saying she's the asshole and that she shouldn't have confessed.
Really? You always, like, people always talk about things they did once, time has passed.
Yeah. Crazy. I used to sneak alcohol into the patio garage.
Did you? Yeah. I didn't think you would ever do that. Wow, old.
No, like 16 probably.
Oh, yeah. No one of you guys all like that. Look at, she loves that patio garage so much. So behind our house, I have a garage and like we have a nice, I call it like a little she shed. So yeah, her and her friends used to hang out there a lot. Now I know why. I'm proud of you. I used to sneak alcohol too as a kid. So, whatever.
It's a rite of passage.
You never drank and drove, though, did you, for your friends?
No, of course not.
See, you were responsible. You're a responsible thief, so that's okay.
Yeah.
If is such a thing.
Up next from r/advice, posted by soft_lake_1221. Should I tell my boyfriend my deepest secret?
I don't know. It didn't go so well with the first one, so I don't know. Let's see.
So this is eating me alive. I, 23 female, currently, but this took place when I was 18. Fresh out of high school, my friend and I decided to go to the strip club one night with our newfound adult freedom, and something happened. A man in his late 40s flashed $1,000 right in my face and told me to get on stage. As an unemployed and naive teenager, I decided to do so. Got on stage and stripped for 1 or 2 songs in an empty club for this creep and gave him a quick lap dance.
Oh.
I cried myself to sleep for weeks from guilt. Fast forward, I am now in the greatest relationship of my life and truly see myself marrying this man in probably the near future. He looks at me with the utmost respect, and knowing I have the skeleton in my closet is killing me. Would this be a deal breaker for you? Is this worth confessing? I've never returned back to the club or danced again, but holy shit, this is weighing on me.
I would... Okay, so normally I would say, like, oh, it's not a big deal. That's something you should be able to tell your partner, your person that you're going to marry. But maybe, I don't know. Is this not the United States? I don't know. Like how strict these
Let's
people are?
treat it as if this is the United States.
I'm going to say yes.
It's not a big deal.
And
You should know.
honestly, if your partner can't like look at you and know like some of your deepest darkest secrets,
she was just more kind of taken advantage of, or just wasn't thinking. Like
she was underage.
Yeah, she did whatever. Well, she was 18.
Well, yeah, but still, I don't know. Your brain is still not fully formed until you're 25. So
I feel like it shouldn't be a big deal.
It shouldn't be a big deal at all.
Yeah, even if he's like against that kind of thing. I don't know.
It's not something you're doing on a regular basis.
Yeah, it is weird for him to be against it. Like I say, like he could be like, oh, a person I wouldn't date someone that did it. Like, oh, I did it once. No, before I even met you 5 years ago.
Yeah,
and then I never want to do it again.
Yeah, I don't see what the problem is.
I don't either.
Okay.
Top comment. Time to stop feeling guilty about this. Then another comment. Absolutely this, OP. You're young, broke, and put in a situation most people wouldn't know how to handle at that age. That one moment doesn't define you or take away from the love and trust you built in your relationship. It is time to let go of the shame. You've come so far since then. Would you do it for $1,000 now?
No, just I'm not comfortable with my body.
Would you do it when you're 18?
Yeah. Well, I was a mom at 18. So, but at 17, let's just say like I was 17.
17?
Yes. Yeah, I definitely would have. I mean, I might have regretted it and probably never done it again.
That's the same thing as her. But like when you're young, you don't have any money, and someone's like, "Here's $1,000."
Right? Yeah. Right. Yeah. I would do it.
That's one comment. Yeah, please stop. For many women, your story is just a Tuesday afternoon.
Honestly, like I don't think there should be shame if that's your profession.
No, there shouldn't be.
So like. I understand like you being embarrassed of it. Like I'm kind of a reserved person, like in front of people. But if I was young and put in that position, that's someone taking advantage of you, and you got $1,000. So
sounds worth it.
Does sound.
At least he wasn't like. It doesn't sound like he was, grabby or like try to do anything like too inappropriate.
Right.
So it could have gone way worse.
It could have been really like something bad could have happened to him. So would you do it?
Not now.
Because you're your partner?
Because I'm in a relationship. But...
Okay. But let's say right now, but you're single. Someone said $1,000 to dance.
Yeah, my tires just cost $700 today. That could cover my tires. Like just to dance, right? No touching.
Yeah, and you hope it goes okay. But I would assume you were there with friends or something.
Yeah, it sounds like our friend was there. Like,
yeah.
So it's also weird, though, that club allowed someone that wasn't even a dancer there to go dance.
I'm thinking some of these clubs are probably really gross and weird. They're not.
I hope she bathed right after that hand sanitizer.
Oh my God. Hope she went check because if she's rubbing on that pole.
Well, I don't think she was like, ooh.
She probably had underwear still on.
Yeah, I'd assume she was stripping.
Yeah, I hope not.
Yeah.
I just think with those dirty poles.
Ooh, hopefully it was clean.
If one girl has like an oozing herpes sore or something, rubbing on that pole, everyone else is going to get it.
Ew.
Yeah, gross.
All right, I like this comment. I was a male stripper in my 18 teens to 21 years old. It was a secret I kept until I got married. And when I told my wife, she was like, oh, well, I didn't know you then. And I did stupid things like letting strange men walk me home after clubbing nights out. She only gave him a quick peck on the cheek, though. But she did say she had a few boyfriends, one of which I stole her away from him. We've been married for 47 years and are the bestest of best friends and love each other dearly.
Aww.
See, like, people do stupid stuff, like, when they're young and drunk sometimes.
People do stupid things.
Yeah, I think it's the same thing as, like, some, like... I think it's like not even as bad as like having like a one night stand you deeply regret.
Right. Like, let's say you've never had a one night stand. You have one. You deeply regret it. But you should be able to tell someone that you're going to marry.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, some people don't regret it at all and have them all the time. But like, yeah. And if that person doesn't love you regardless, then that person's not meant for you.
Yeah.
Seriously.
This is another comment. Girl, I would do this now for $1,000. I'm male and 40.
I mean, if I was comfortable in my body, I'd probably do it for $1,000.
Oh, here's a little longer story.
Okay.
In the comments, I was a stripper and never felt bad about it. I felt like I knew the score. I was getting paid to talk and dance topless and put on a show. I felt like the rules were clearer than at a bar. I felt safe stripping. I didn't have an issue with nudity. I found most guys that paid usually wanted to talk. You gave someone a lap dance. Maybe you weren't comfortable with that. That's okay. Everyone has their own boundaries and what they are comfortable with. You were 18 and this guy offered you money. You were young and out with a friend. The man was being a little creepy. I know guys my age because they wanted to make sure I was not a teenager. Oh, sorry. I know guys asked my age because they wanted to make sure I was not a teenager. Some men don't care if they are old enough to be your father. I don't think you did anything wrong, but if you want to tell your boyfriend about this, then you should. If he can't accept that you did this or can't forget it, then he isn't someone you want to be with. People make mistakes. This isn't something he needs to forgive you for. This doesn't define you either. If it changes how he sees you, then he wasn't looking at you as a human, but as a paragon of virtue. That's no different than a guy that just sees you as a fantasy on stage. You seem to feel guilt or shame. I hope you weren't assaulted during the lap dance. I hope you can forgive yourself if this bothers you. Just talk to your therapist or your boyfriend. I don't think you did anything wrong. That's a great reply.
That was a great reply.
It would also be really different if this happened when they were dating.
Yes.
Because then that would be like cheating.
Yeah. Well, not really.
Well, it's not her actual job. It would be different if she was a stripper. That was like, I went to a strip club with some friends and then ended up giving a lap dance.
But if you never kissed the person and they never touched you, is it cheating? I think it depends on your relationship. And if your boyfriend probably wouldn't like that.
Yeah.
I mean, and you wouldn't appreciate if he did the same thing either.
Well, it's not like, oh, I'm going to work and that's what I do for work. No, I'm going out with some friends. Guess what happened? I made $1,000. Don't ask any questions.
Oh my gosh. Well, okay. Yeah, I mean, I could see if you're dating, them not liking it. And then you having a deep conversation of something like, maybe please don't ever do that again.
Yeah.
But then there might be other guys that'd be like, you know what? We barely have money for food, honey. You want to do that again?
Could you do that again? Or that's kind of like the whole thing with guys and if their girlfriends get a drink at the bar, how there's some guys like, that's cheating. And other ones like, try to get one for me too.
Right. Yeah, I think it depends on your relationship.
Yeah.
Because honestly, if a guy's going to buy you a drink at the bar, then that's fine. Why are there lights over there? That's weird.
What are we looking at? Now I'm creeped out.
It's gone.
I've watched too many creepy movies lately.
And we've been watching a lot of creepy movies lately. And then, oh my gosh. So I'm alone Saturday night and I'm cleaning out my garage and Arianna wasn't home. And I hear this like child crying, like a toddler, I'd say, child crying. So then I'm like, okay, what is it? So I'm like listening. I was like, because I'm wondering, is it next door? And then like, that's going on for a long time. But then I go like near the front door. I can't hear it, but I can hear it really well when I'm in the garage. I'm like, well, I just started getting creeped out. So then I opened the door wide open, like trying to listen, but I was afraid to go out the door. All 3 dogs run out. I was like, oh no. But then they don't run towards the crying. They run next door. Then I'm like, and the crying wasn't coming from the right. It was coming from the left. And so I'm like, oh, that's weird. So I get the dogs all in. This child's still crying. I'm like, I don't hear an adult, but those neighbors do have like grandkids that are there all the time. I'm like, I've got to assume there's an adult outside with that child. I just closed the door. So I was just severely creeped out. Oh no, when I made the decision, it was like the child made like a deeper like, and I was like, oh, okay. I don't know what's going on over there, but I'm out. And then I didn't hear it again. Like, I think maybe a child wasn't getting his way or something. Oh, but because of these scary movies that we're watching, the movie we watched together terrified me. Sinister?
That
terrified
was good.
me.
There's a second one I think we should watch.
I guess. No, I need to, but it can't be a night that you guys are leaving me alone. Just saying.
Okay. All right. Shall we do one more?
Sure.
This is from r/2takes, posted by visible_meaning 6323. Went to confess to my husband about something I did, but his confession was worse.
Oh, no.
Notice our theme for the weekend or the week? Secrets.
Secrets and lies.
Can you pause?
Yep.
Hello? Can I go on a little side tangent?
Sure.
Because I just thought of it. So I want to make more ice cream. So the other day I was like, oh, I'll stop. And for Halloween, I'll make us some homemade protein ice cream, right? Mm-hmm. So I made some. It was so good. Then we're like, oh, we want to eat it the next night. And the next night, I was going to go over to Lucas's. So I grabbed the ice cream. We're stopping at his house before we went to the gym. So I put it in this bag. And then there's a centipede in the car that distracted us. So then we never ended up putting the ice cream in the fridge.
Oh, no.
I was so sad because that night I was like, oh, I want to grab the ice cream. He's like, oh, good. Did you put it in the freezer? I was like, no, I thought you did.
Oh, that's so disappointing, especially when you think you
so
have
sad.
it. And that ice cream was really good.
So I have enough ingredients to make another batch. So I'm going to make one more batch.
Yeah, your ice cream was good. I made it once for Anthony and Alyssa and I. Like, so I got this, what is it, the Ninja Creamy?
Yeah.
And he had some really healthy recipes. It was the worst ice cream I've ever had in my life. It was so disgusting.
No, this was good. It was simple. It's just fat-free milk, vanilla. What else I put in there? Some crushed up Oreos and a scoop of protein powder. That's all it was. Oh, and some cocoa powder.
It was really good.
It was good.
I liked it.
All right, we're going to go back to the story now. I'm going to repeat that title here. One to confess to my husband about something I did, but his confession was worse.
Okay.
Reposting because I've got to add spaces between paragraphs. So this might be really long, so I'm sorry in advance. My husband and I, 30s, have been married for a little more than 10 years and have children together. We were happily married in the first few years, or so I thought, until I came across a message on his phone that came off as flirtatious. He dismissed it at the time as no big deal, and I left it alone. For the next couple of years, there were moments where I would catch him texting this woman or vice versa, and it would end in major fights where I would imply he must be doing something behind my back, but he insisted he never cheated on me. In my heart, I knew he cheated on me, but he denied it for so long. I felt like I had no other choice but to believe him. He finally stopped contact with that woman, and the years later after that were really great. A few years later, one of my parents passed away, and it was a very difficult time in my life, and I was basically inconsolable. My husband was there for me in every single step of the way, and I am so grateful for him. While I was grieving, I returned to a hobby that my parent and I would share, which brought me joy. After a while, I made friends and was able to grieve less each and every day. Then one day, I met a man who at first was just a friend, but somehow it became something more. Long story short, we ended up having a lot of long-distance fling, which involved sexting and sending nudes. For a couple of months, until I felt so terribly guilty about doing this, and it was cut off. The next several months was excruciating for me. I felt so guilty, I wanted to die. I just hated myself entirely for getting caught up in something like that. I felt that if I confessed to my husband, he would simply just leave me. However, it always stayed in the back of my mind that my husband potentially cheated on me long ago, and I felt like this was my way of finally getting the truth out. So after many months of debating whether to come out with the truth, I decided to confront him about the one woman from many years ago. I figured if I asked him about it, and it would help me confess my sins. Well, not only did he confess to cheating on me with her, it's clear that it went for a few years before he broke it off. On top of that, I learned he and his affair partner had to make the mutual decision of having an abortion, which was heartbreaking to me because supposedly his affair partner was not pro-choice, and my husband kind of wasn't either. But anyway, I ended up admitting what I did, but it ended up being not relevant somehow. It all became about me learning that I wasn't actually crazy and imagining things from all those years ago, and all I could feel was devastated. I was being selfish by trying to find a way to confess my sin, only to end up being extremely hurt by learning the truth that outweighs what I did. It's been a few months since learning about it, which I have forgiven my husband, and we're in a much better place now. With that being said, I have no one to talk to about this. And whenever he's not here with me, my thoughts go to a dark place, and I end up torturing myself with thoughts of the past. Though I'll admit, with each passing day, I don't feel as hurt about it, especially when I know that my husband has done everything he can to prove to me that I am his number one priority in life. I am not looking for advice, but I did need to vent because I haven't been able to tell a single soul about it, given that I don't want my family or his family to pass judgment on our situation. Also, I hate myself enough to see what y'all are about to say about my situation, because even though my husband did cheat on me, I was not innocent in this situation either, so I'm assuming that there's not anything nice to be said. If you've read this part, I appreciate it, and looking forward to hearing from everyone.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah. Let me digest this for a second. she knew he was having an affair, but she tried to deflect and not think about it, but she knew he did. She did not know the extent of the affair, but she knew he was having one.
She kind of used that as like an excuse and also has lost her own grief and used it to kind of cheat on him.
Right. And she had an emotional affair.
Yeah.
And some people, sexting and stuff, that's an emotional affair.
Yeah.
But that's not a true affair.
That is.
But sometimes people would say emotional affairs are worse because you're spending the thought, the time, you're putting effort in, versus if you just went and had sex with somebody, it could be one night and then that's it. So, I mean, he obviously had he had a full-on affair.
Yeah, it was a full affair.
Full-on affair. Like, she's using the excuse as a grief, using an excuse like, she thought he was having an affair, and he did.
Mm-hmm. So does it make it right?
Two wrongs don't make it right, but for her to be so devastated, I mean, maybe she's pro-life, but okay, what does that look like then? Then he would have a child with someone else.
Yeah, crazy.
So she probably would have known about that earlier. But yeah, I just think two wrongs don't make it right. You try to go through counseling separate together, see if you guys can work things out. But I wouldn't just now put the focus back on him because she also just had an affair.
Yeah.
Just it was different. It was an emotional one.
Yeah. Their whole marriage has been affairs.
I mean, maybe you married the wrong person.
Yeah.
Both of you.
Yikes.
What are some of the top comments? Because I'm really struggling.
Top comment. Get a therapist. Helps tremendously.
Hey, I said that.
She did make a little edit. I'm going to read that.
Yeah.
See, I have already decided in my heart that I will work things out with my husband, which is going great. I understand the sentiment of many people in which they think it's impossible to forgive someone who did what my husband did. But the reality is, I do forgive him. I trust him, and we are moving forward. I will seek out therapy, as it does seem important to at least speak to a professional about my situation. I would appreciate everyone's perspectives. It did help in some ways, as it led to important conversations needed with my husband. Thank you, everyone.
Okay. I mean, yeah, she's therapy, but they definitely need couples counseling because there's a lack of communication, a lack of intimacy. There's a lack of something happening.
Yeah.
Because if they both had affairs, that just lets you know something's missing. But just go, oh, well, I trust him. Do you? You shouldn't trust him right off the bat. Like, that takes years to build.
Yeah. Here's another comment. He had so much sex on the side he should, according to his own moral code, have a second family. I personally wouldn't give in to any more time with someone with the capacity to do any of that. It's a lot easier to betray someone trained to forgive, particularly if you get away with it the first time.
No, I know couples that have come out of affairs and they're stronger. You know, and each of you owns a piece. Like maybe you didn't make that choice, but maybe there are things in the marriage that you could have changed.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, both of you have to take ownership and both of you have to, that's why you need couples counseling. And then your own therapy is great too. But yeah, because then you both have to own what you did in the marriage, what caused the affair, what can happen. But the thing is, when you have an affair, like the other partner could be triggered very easily. So I think she's still in a weird denial phase, like saying, oh, I trust him and we're fine. You're not fine.
Yeah. So someone made a comment, their religion and views, and OP responded with, "It's basically the most messed part up of all of this. Hence the part of me having mixed feelings. He basically implied that him making that kind of choice was somehow proving he was willing to do that to keep what we have. Like I said, I know it's extremely fucked up. Part of me disagrees with that, but another part of me is glad that it happened because it would have been so shitty to be in that situation. So trust me, I know the abortion was their way of hiding the affair, no doubt about it, which I absolutely hate. But I'm just glad they did as much as I hate to admit it. And you're probably right. Maybe my husband and I need to stay together forever. That's the plan anyway. I'm not even trying to be a smartass either. I'm just saying, yeah, despite all the bullshit, yes, I will stay with him.
Okay, but why? Like, I definitely think they need therapy alone and together. And I'm not saying that you can't come back from this, but she just seems like, no, we're staying together. Like she's determined. Okay, but why? Like, you need to find your why and your reasons so you can build up and come back from this. And that's kind of gross. I would be disgusted if a guy said, well, we had an abortion, see what I'll do for you. Ew.
Ew.
That to me would just gross me right out. I
You
don't
should
like that.
have, not cheated in the first place. That's what you
Right.
could have done for me.
That's what you could have done. Yep. How about not having an affair? That would be better.
Another comment from OP. Contemplated the fact that he may be living the high life right now because I forgave him for something extremely heavy. Basically got away with it. Still, it's been a little over 5 years since this happened, and he's never given me a reason to question him again. I've forgiven this man, but it is definitely hard to forget. Given in that time, I struggled with postpartum depression and was giving birth to babies, even in the middle of him having an affair. So yeah, I get upset about it at times, but my love for him has not wavered, if that makes sense. I feel like I love him more somehow.
Sorry. What is it with men having affairs when women are having children? Like they're having your child and you have an affair. That's like the common thing in Reddit.
Their bodies are changing.
Ugh, gross. These men are gross. He's gross.
Men are gross.
Not all men. There's some good ones out there.
There's some good ones. Most men are gross.
Gross, exactly. But
we'll end with this comment from OP. We're in a place where we have talked openly and excessively, even all the shitty details in between. Like everything I've learned at this point and me being able to forgive him should give him the freedom to also admit to whatever wrongdoings he did, if there was more. As far as I know, that was the only affair partner he had. He deeply regrets the whole situation. Well, I understand why I shouldn't trust him at this point, given he lied up to this point. Ultimately, he did confess and has done everything to reassure me about what's happened. Basically, I'm moving forward, taking the risk of trusting him and our relationship. It feels like it works for us.
But clearly it's not working.
Yeah.
I mean, why did you, I know you're stuck in your grief, but why did you have an affair? Like, take out what he did. Clearly there's still something lacking in your marriage.
Well, I think she's kind of getting away with her affair at this. Like, it's not good. She gets away with it now.
Because what he did was worse. So she's like, oh, yours was worse. So, okay.
So mine doesn't count.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Please get therapy. That's all I'm going to say. Because she seems like someone that would annoy me, actually. The way she's writing.
It's not her fault. I'm the victim here.
And she's not the victim. Yeah, clearly there's something just wrong in their marriage. That I'm not saying they can't fix it, but ignoring it's not going to help things in your marriage either.
No. Another comment, interesting. He barely held it against me. It was hardly a point of contention, what I did anyway. It felt lame for me because I felt so bad, only for it to be dismissed, since what he did was ultimately worse. Okay, he definitely is not making me feel guilty about what I did.
Okay, so she's got no accountability either.
Nope.
Yeah, I don't like it. He's like, yes, I get off the hook too because what I did was worse, and we'll just move forward. Weird. Maybe they do deserve each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Julie, he's not going to make a big deal about it now. Oh, that's fine.
That's fine. Really, it's fine.
Now we're even.
Yeah, she's like, no, we're not.
No, we're not. What you did was worse.
So anytime I'm feeling sad, if I have an affair, oh well.
It's just an emotional affair. It's not like, it was a whole relationship and I almost had a baby with him.
So do you think an emotional affair is worse than a physical affair?
I feel like it's both pretty bad.
I think it's both pretty bad.
Yeah.
Yes. But obviously you have to get over it. Someone had sex with someone.
I think it gets emotional because it's one thing. It's so that one night versus so this has been going on for a month.
Right. But not full on affairs, completely different. But if someone went to a bachelor party, got drunk, and slept with somebody just once and felt horrible about it. Mm-hmm. Because people don't think about it, when women get taken advantage of all the time, but we don't think about men also get taken advantage of. So let's just say he barely even remembered how or what.
Yeah, too drunk or even drugged.
Right. Let's say he could have maybe got roofied. Who knows? And then he's telling you this. Is obviously to be upset, but I almost think that that's more forgivable, though you might have issues trusting whenever you went out.
You shouldn't go out with those friends again.
Well, right. Why didn't your friends stop?
Yeah.
That's what I would be concerned about.
That sounds like that's more like rape there, so.
Right. Just like when girls get too drunk, your friends can't be cheering you on, especially if they know you're with a boyfriend or you're engaged.
They should be like, well, she seems out of her mind and would not do this, so we should grab her over there.
Right. She seems too drunk. Let's keep her safe.
Yeah.
Yeah, those aren't good friends.
No.
Yeah, but okay, let's say knowingly to have a couple drinks, sleep with someone, but then you have an emotional affair. What's worse?
Like, you had sex with her.
Well, you've been sending nudes and sexting for a month and telling your deepest and darkest secrets to this person.
You're right. Let's just move forward and forget all about us.
Yeah, no, I would hope therapy so these things don't happen again. But no, I don't know. I understand why people say emotional affairs are worse.
Yeah.
But then there is something about like when you make that commitment to only be intimate with your partner and then one of you steps out.
I said that it's both pretty bad. Just at different levels.
Just different levels.
Different ways.
Right. And then that's why, like, for me, like, I say, like, to each to their own, but it is hard to have, like, think about, like, people that have open relationships.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't do it. I'm okay with someone else. Like, that's your business.
Yeah, you do you.
Yeah, you do you.
Personally, I would not be joining an open relationship.
Well, think about shit like you're sharing. Like, I wouldn't like that.
Yeah, but you do you if that is what you like.
And to not have
everyone is consenting and knows what they're getting into.
Well, I find people that have open relationships, sometimes one person wants it more than the other person. Yeah. Like, I know of a couple of couples, like a few actually, that back then they call it like swingers, but really at this point, it's just open relationships. But then, like, one person wants to swing, like, there's rules, and, like, by themselves, not following the rules, and then, so that's cheating then, because you're not following the rules. But I think, like, once you open that door, like, all those rules are blurred.
Well, I don't know. Like, usually I feel like it's set up, and, like, you know, both people have to be okay with it. And then I think there's people that just take advantage of that and then use it to what they want.
That's true. Yeah. Or it turns, because now that commitment to each other is loose or open, I think sometimes it just, all the lines get blurred then. Once you like blur some lines, the rest get all blurred.
Could be.
Maybe. I hope you don't put yourself in that situation where things are blurred.
No.
But if you do have an open relationship, I wouldn't want to know.
Yeah, that's weird of you to bring up.
I wouldn't want to know. Like, just thinking, or let's say Anthony had I wouldn't want to know.
I wouldn't want to know.
No. It's none of my business.
Unless you guys are a throuple, then that's different. Because I guess, is that person part of the family now?
Well, then, if someone's a throuple, then I'm inviting them to Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah, you're right. If they're a throuple, we should know. So we can get an invite to Thanksgiving.
Yes. Yeah, I guess it just all depends what it is.
Yeah.
I'm like, a throuple be okay. Yeah. As long as they're nice.
A throuple's fine. As long as, you know, everyone is consenting in the relationship.
And they're happy.
Yeah.
You really want that brother husband, don't you? Oh, that could be something different for you because you've brothers. But like, no.
Yes, because I'd always joke there because you know how they're sister wives. There should be a show called Brother Husbands.
Yeah, I bet it would be a good show.
It would be a great show.
Yeah, it'd be like The Bachelor, but better.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I say you should go through and collect all the trades.
That'd be great, actually. Yeah. I just imagine, like, coming home from work and a bunch of dudes sitting around watching TV.
Oh, my God. Drive me
house being a mess. And I'd be like, what the heck is happening here? And then just being like, just
You're the one that's going to work. The rest are stay-at-home dads.
Dog dads, because I don't have little kids anymore. Yeah. Like, yeah. Too old for babies.
You wanted roommates and I moved out. We could get you some brother husbands.
They end up just being brother husbands together.
Yeah. This is great. We got a house. She pays the bills.
Yeah, no. It's actually a gay couple that lives with me. That I keep trying to put the moves on, and they're like, no.
Shannon's just overly friendly.
Yeah. They're like, she's super friendly. Sometimes she gets a little touchy, but that's okay. I'm like, I thought one of them liked me, but they spend a lot of time alone together in the room. He's like, Mom.
They're a couple.
They're a couple.
You're intruding. You should just move out. Let them have the house. That's it. We're putting an application out for roommates.
No, I'd be terrified.
Must be not allergic to any animals.
Not allergic to any animals.
Must love animals.
No serial killers.
No killers in general.
No, if you have fantasies of killing, none of you.
No, if you have killed animals, nope. Unless you're a hunter. I'd love some venison. That'd be great.
Hunters of like legal hunting.
Legal hunting. Yes. Let's be clear. Pheasants, turkeys, I'm open to all of that.
Right.
If you want to raise some ducks and slaughter them, that would be amazing.
Yeah, no.
We have the land for it. If any duck raisers out there, as long as I get a duck, you can raise them on the land.
But we don't have a pond. Don't we need a pond?
One in.
Well, I'm not putting a pond.
We have room for a pond. We can put one in. We have a pool.
It would open for the trays. I would like a deck built, so that would be nice.
In exchange for living here, you must be able to build a deck for the pool.
And you might have connections with the plumber because Arianna's like dropped a mascara down the sink and now it's all plugged up.
Yeah, I took apart. Well, Lucas took apart. It got into like the pee trap. It was disgusting. I'm threw up.
It's called the pee trap?
Yeah, that's what I thought it was called.
Like pee?
I don't know how it's spelled.
Do people is it named after people peeing in their sink?
I don't know. I think it's like the same thing like toilet tap too. It's like the same shape. It traps
the elbow.
Yeah, if it's like the water there, it's like the water seal.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's stuff in there, but not the mascara tube I dropped, so I don't know where that thing went.
It's probably deep in the pipe somewhere.
Any plumbers, welcome to apply.
Plumbers, mechanics.
Mechanics would be great. I need an oil change. Anyone that can do that would be amazing as well.
A carpenter, a chef.
No, chefs are too temperamental.
And I probably can't afford the food you want me to buy. Yeah.
You'd be like, oh, I bought this lobster and all these clams for dinner.
Yeah. No, I can't afford you.
I got some Wagyu.
Wagyu beef. Yeah, no. All right. Well, I don't know. Probably won't get a roommate. I'm sad I didn't live alone.
An ad on Craigslist.
Ew, no! The serial killers. Or cat killers. Who knows what's on there? No. Craigslist.
What's another place we can put an ad up? In the papers. Like it's some old woman then, an old lady, an old man that reads the newspaper still.
No, with my luck, I'd get squatters and then I'd be locked out of my own house.
Oh, gosh. Squatters' rights should not be a thing.
Squatters' rights should not be a thing at all. I don't know. I'm sure they came about with people not being able to afford rent or something.
Yeah,
it probably was a good law somehow.
I could see in some circumstances how it could be used. But I think now it's like, I own this house. What do you mean? I went on a nice long vacation and now I can't go back in.
Right. Like you actually have to break into your own house. Like you have to do it okay because the squatters can like sue you. Like it's ridiculous.
If you own the house, you should be able to say who lives there.
Yes, you should be able to evict anybody if you own the house.
If they did not sign a lease, they should get out.
If they're not renters, they need to go. Yes. Well, that's what I mean. If they rent a room, then all of a sudden, because then the police say, well, you left them in your home.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah. No, maybe I won't do that. I don't want any squatters here. I don't have a lot and I'm poor, but I like what I have. I don't want to be homeless and not have a house. Because then I'd have to move in with you and Lucas.
Why can't you move in with my brother?
Because they have a big child, so the rooms are full.
All right, you can live in the basement.
All right. Then I'll have squatters' rights.
Oh, gosh.
Joking.
We can't get her out now.
I just quit my job, never leave the basement.
I'm like, what if we board up the basement door?
Then I die? You're trying to kill me?
I gotta let you out and give you some water if you say you're gonna leave.
Oh, it'd be stinky down there.
Gross.
I'd have to use like they have sump pumps, like a sump hole to go to the bathroom.
Oh, so we're talking with his brother, and he's like, "Oh yeah, Luke said I'm not allowed to sleep over." I'm like, "We could sleep over for a night."
Yeah.
And then Luke's like on the couch. I was like, "Well, no, on a air mattress, and we're getting a cheap couch. I don't want that thing to go really fast. People are sleeping on this thing." And yeah, and then I was like, "Yeah, then you guys can have some of your brotherly bonding time." And they're like, "Ew."
Yeah, but
so
they like hanging out.
Over. I grossed them out.
Oh. Yeah, I can see I'm me sleeping over. I'll bring my dogs and sleep over you and I watch a movie or something.
In return, you must make breakfast.
That's fine. I'll make you eggs because Lucas doesn't like eggs.
Yep.
I can see it. You calling me a weirdo?
No, Lucas.
Okay.
Lucas is a virgin to any kind of egg.
Yeah. That's all right. That's weird.
He doesn't like a breakfast pizza.
He doesn't like breakfast pizza either? No. Well, because there's eggs.
I don't even taste the egg on breakfast pizza, do you?
No. We should make that this week for dinner.
Oh, it's such a good thing. Oh, you know what I've also been craving is like your other vegetable pizza you make. The one used with like the croissant rolls as the base.
Oh, yeah.
So good.
That is a good one,
We should make the breakfast pizza. I got the recipe from where I used to work at the nursing home.
It's a really good breakfast pizza.
They also make good quiches. I miss that. And soups. I miss their soups.
Oh, they had a good cheeseburger soup. It was amazing.
No, they also had a good steak and ale soup.
That was good too. You almost have to go back. You should work there weekends and bring us back soups.
I think I'll just quit my job and work there for food.
I don't think they pay enough.
Yeah, but I would never need to buy groceries if I just worked there every single day.
If you work there every day, you're right. You bring home food. That's dinner and that's breakfast. So no food.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Maybe I should quit my job and work there.
Yeah.
Don't have to buy groceries.
Exactly.
But I also don't have a partner, so I have to still pay for other things. So
worth it. All right.
All right. On that note, we hope you guys have a good week and be kind.
Bye-bye.